I really don't think today's video is going to get a lot of views. But that's okay. Are we really trying to fix a problem, or are we trying to fix our feelings? I have two daughters, 11 and 13. So let's just say my 11-year-old walks into my 13-year-old's bedroom and she says, "Hey, can I borrow your red sweater?" To which my 13-year-old says, "No, you can't borrow my red sweater. Last time you wore it, you got ketchup on it." Which, that's probably a bad example because ketchup would actually blend into the red. So mustard, we'll say mustard. Last time you wore it, you got mustard in it. Now at this point, doesn't my 11-year-old still want to borrow the sweater? Yes, she does. So don't you think she should respond with something like, "I know, and I apologize, and I promise I won't do that again, and I really respect you as a sister, and I look up to you, and I just want to act like you and look like you." That's not what my daughter says. What does my younger daughter say when her older sister says, "No, you can't wear it"? She says, "Well, you're mean. Well, I'm never going to let you borrow any of my stuff ever again, too." And I sit my kids down and I said, "Now think about that, Olivia." This is my younger daughter. I said, "Do you think the way that you responded when she says no, do you think that's going to make her, A, want to help you, either this time or any time in the future, or B, want to become your mortal enemy and never do anything that benefits you?" What do you think? Instead of reacting, we respond. See, that's a big difference. Reaction is native to our DNA. It's how we would react. If you're upset, you punch somebody, or you yell at them. But responding is calculated. Responding is saying, "Okay, I see myself going into a fit of rage right now, but that's not going to get me what I want." Black Lives Matter. If you post a video that shows a bunch of white cops killing a bunch of black people, what do you think that's going to do to the people watching? It will polarize them. It's going to make a half of them, or a certain percentage, say, "That is injustice, that they're right, Black lives do matter, and it's a terrible thing," which I'm not saying is not true. That's what they'll say, right? And the other half will say, "Oh yeah, well you could take that out of context, and I'm sure you can take some white folk getting killed by black cops and blah, blah, blah." All it's going to do is make contention. And that's how people think you resolve a conflict. Colin Kaepernick, if his point was to get a lot of attention, unbelievable, Colin, you did it. If his point was to stir the pot and antagonize people and get people angry, then by golly, he did it. Now let's go back to my little kid example. "You spilled mustard. I hate you. I'm never going to let you wear this. No, you're dead to me." That doesn't work. If you believe strongly about something, okay, beating that agenda, preaching that and yelling that and voicing that to people that don't agree with you isn't going to make them all of a sudden say, "You're right. I agree with you." Why? Because people are stubborn. Look at the people that are petitioning our support to run this very country. You've got one side versus another side. Why can't I have an opinion which you don't share and we can still be friends? And better yet, maybe I could learn from what you believe and you could learn from what I believe. When my kids are having that argument, and she's saying, "She was mean to me, and she said I couldn't wear her sweater," and the other one says, "Well, yeah, but she spilled mustard on it." Now, as a leader, does it make sense for me to take a side? All they've done is polarized America. We're more polarized today than ever. We're nigh on to civil war. Calling names and picking sides has never ended conflict.